Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the saltwater cardinalfish. Saltwater fish keeping is often seen as a challenging hobby compared to freshwater fish keeping. This is usually true as marine fish tend to be more demanding and less forgiving of mistakes. However, there are a few fish that are relatively easy to care for that can act as great stepping stones into the world of saltwater aquariums. The saltwater cardinalfish is a great example of such a fish, and here is everything you need to know about properly taking care of them. Natural habitat. The group of fish called cardinalfish consist of more than 100 different species. However, the ones of interest to aquarium hobbyists can be found in the shallow waters near reefs all over the world. They can be found in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Most of the cardinalfish found in the aquarium trade are captive bred and are well suited for life in an aquarium. Avoid wild-caught specimens as many species of cardinalfish are endangered, and they are much more difficult to care for. Physical description. This is one of the most uniquely shaped fish you can get, and a group of them look really eye-catching. They tend to stay small at less than 3 inches or 8 centimeters, although some species can grow up to a maximum size of 4 inches or 10 centimeters. They generally tend to have distinct double fins and different species-specific stripes. They are usually brightly colored and stand out well in an aquarium. They have large eyes as they are nocturnal, and this makes them slightly sensitive to strong lighting. They are naturally inclined to be more active at night. However, this can be changed by gradual acclimatization to a more diurnal schedule. The males and females tend to be quite similar. Males of the species can have a longer second dorsal fin and a more rounded jaw. Ideal tank setup. The minimum tank size depends on the number of fish and the maximum size of the fish you plan to keep. A single specimen of the smaller cardinalfish can be kept in a 5-gallon tank. Most species will need at least a 10 to 15-gallon tank, while the largest species will require a 20-gallon tank. They aren't very demanding when it comes to tank decor. These are reef-safe fish, although corals aren't compulsory. Just make sure that there are plenty of hiding spots. They aren't picky about the substrate either. The tank should be properly cycled, and decent quality life support systems in the form of filters and skimmers should be installed. If you're enjoying the video, can you please let me know by tapping that like button? I really do appreciate your feedback. Okay, let's continue. Water parameters. Cardinalfish are among the hardiest marine fish out there, and as such, they don't have highly specific water parameters. They do just fine in anything that is considered standard reef parameters. More than a specific set of values, it is the stability and acclimatization that really matters. These fish can live for 15 years or more. Whether they do so or not will depend on how well they are introduced to the aquarium. Take your time when introducing them. Use drip acclimatization and don't bother them for the first few days except for feeding. Ballpark values for the various water parameters are as follows. Temperature 75 degrees Fahrenheit to 82 degrees Fahrenheit or 24 degrees Celsius to 27.5 degrees Celsius, pH 8.1 to 8.4, specific gravity 1.023 to 1.025, hardness 8 to 12 dkh. Ammonia and nitrate should be 0 at all times, while nitrate should stay below 20 ppm. Make sure you have a very strict maintenance schedule. Diet. Cardinalfish generally aren't too difficult to feed. They can be a bit shy when first added to a tank. During this phase, feed them live food during the night. Slowly start feeding them during the day and move on to prepared and commercially available food. They will be quite easy to feed in a week or two. Mysis shrimp, brine shrimp, bloodworms, high-quality flakes, and pellets are the ideal options. Feed them small portions twice a day. Behavior and tankmates. This is one of the trickier aspects of keeping these fish. They make for great tankmates when kept with other docile and similarly sized fish. However, they can turn aggressive toward their own kind. It's always advisable to keep bonded pairs or introduce a bunch of them all at the same time. These fish form a strict hierarchy within their group. As such, adding a new member to an already established group can result in bullying and aggression. Other fish and marine organisms that are great tank mates for cardinalfish include corals, anemones, shrimp, sea urchins, clownfish, butterfly fish, mandarins, gobies, firefish, and jawfish. Breeding. Saltwater fish can be tricky to breed, and the cardinalfish is no different. However, if any marine fish can be bred in the home aquarium, then it is the saltwater cardinalfish. Specific species have specific requirements. They generally require an increase in protein-rich food. A mated pair further increases the chances of breeding. Some cardinalfish are mouth brooders and will hold the fry in their mouth. However, as soon as the young become free swimming, they should be separated from the adults to maximize their chances of survival. Diseases. As alluded to before, the saltwater cardinalfish is fairly hardy. As long as they are sourced from a reputable breeder and the aquarium is maintained properly, there is no need to worry about diseases. Proper acclimatization also plays an important role in this. On the rare occasion that these fish do get sick, it could be one of the following diseases. Fin rot. The fin starts to fray. Improving water quality usually fixes this. Microbial infections. Symptoms can include cloudy eyes, irregular swimming motions, loss of coloration, and open sores. Use a commercially available antibacterial or antiviral medication meant for marine aquariums. In extreme cases, consult a vet. Marine ick. The fish will rub against the various surfaces inside the aquarium and will develop cysts all over their body. A water change followed by dosing with marine ick medication should provide relief to the affected fish. In all cases of a fish becoming sick, move them to a quarantine tank. To sum it up, the cardinalfish is the perfect beginner fish for those looking to take their first steps into the world of saltwater aquariums. They tend to stay at a very manageable size. They are hardier than most saltwater fish, they are safe for reef aquariums, they have a peaceful disposition, and they are easy to feed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to tap that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'll see you in the next video.